Oh, you had me going then, groom. Woo. Right. Hello. It's not normal you get a girl to have a little chat at the wedding, is it? So I'm a bit excited. First of all, thank you, Martin. That was brilliant introduction. Really appreciate it. For those of you that I haven't met, my name's Sarah. I'm honoured to be here as bridesmaid and part of this special day. I'm blown away. I guess you all are too. It's been fantastic. First of all, I should just explain, the last time I was stood up in front of this many people, I was a holiday rep in Spain. So don't worry, I'm not going to sell you anything. There's no coaches waiting outside. You're all here, just make yourselves comfy and we're going to have a great time. There's no mystery tour, there's no tacky souvenirs. What I can promise you is a few wicked drinking games from 4 years of bar crawls, so if you want me, you know where I am at the bar. So what can I say about today so far? It's been amazing, a beautiful venue, gorgeous bride and groom. I mean, even the weather, I was worried for a little while, but we've been really lucky. So of course the reason we've all come here is to celebrate the marriage of Lucy and Martin, a beautiful couple, I'm sure you'll all agree. Now when they asked me to do the speech, I had to conduct a bit of research first because I wasn't really sure what the bridesmaids should talk about. So I had a little look on the internet and it was overwhelmingly clear. Basically, I'm just to talk about how wonderful the bride is, how lucky she is to have found such a fantastic husband. Well, this thing is the easiest thing I've ever had to write because it just goes without saying how amazing they are. It's debatable though whether I'll get to the end of it without blubbing my eyes out, but we've already seen a few tears, so I won't be too embarrassed. So Lucy and Martin arrived in my life in 2007 when I took over from Lucy at Merris Woods. I hadn't actually met her at the time, she left before I started. Martin was a head greenie, used to pop into the office to talk to me about the grass. Yeah, he really did. But I've got no idea why he thought I'd be interested, but I like spending time with Scooby the dog, so I humoured him. And turns out that a little bit later I was then introduced to Lucy by another member of the Merris Woods team. Less said about her, the better. We realised that we got on really well, so we phased her out and we became friends. Winners! So since we've become friends, we've shared lots of fun times and laughter, as well as those deep discussions about life and love. As many of you know, Martin does like a glass of red wine or three. And some of our best conversations have been over a bottle of vino. I'm sure I'm not the only person. Yeah. Cheers. I'm sure I'm not the only person in the room to have been told by this very wise man here that if you don't buy the ticket, you won't win the prize. Who's heard that one? We've all heard that one. Or you're in control of the car, you drive it in the direction that you want it to go. I'm sure you'll agree. Inspirational pep talks. And when he does let Lucy get a word in edgeways, I have to say she's one of the most lovely, genuine, brilliant people that I've ever met. So I'm really lucky to call her my friend. She's been a brilliant friend to me over the years. I'm not sure she's not that worried about what I'm going to say about her today because I'm more likely to drop myself in it, to be honest. I'm so proud and honoured to stand here and be her bridesmaid. She's such a lovely lady. She really is one in a million. Now, I've done my best as much as I could, really, to help with the day's events today. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the wedding of a seriously organised bride. It was my duty and pleasure to arrange the hen do. But in case you didn't know, our lovely bride is also quite fussy. She changed her mind at least 7 times. I lost track of the amount of emails I had to send out saying, yes, we're going to do this, and it's going to be at this time in this place. And then, oh, no, we've got to change it. So she's a little bit indecisive, but I don't think that she's got any worries on the husband front. I think she's made the right decision there. I don't think she's going to go changing her mind about that. Now, a big bonus for me coming to the wedding this weekend was meeting 2 lovely bridesmaids, Ella and Tessa. Now, we had a little chat before today, and they wanted me to read out just a couple of little bits for you. Okay, so the first one is from Ella, and she says, I'm so happy that Uncle Dougie and Auntie Lucy are finally married. At last, after months of me and Tessa nagging them about it. I was the first to know that he was going to propose, and I managed to keep the secret. I think Auntie Lucy looks absolutely gorgeous, and I want to thank her for letting me be her middle bridesmaid. I love my dress and being such a special part of the day. I hope that Uncle Dougie and Auntie Lucy have had the best day ever, as they are so lovely and they deserve it. They're very special to me, as Uncle Dougie isn't just my uncle, he's my godfather too. I love going to stay with Auntie Lucy and Uncle Dougie, even though they make me do the dinner. What a way to treat your favourite niece. I know Uncle Dougie isn't fond of that name, but he's always going to be Uncle Dougie to me. I'm so glad he met Auntie Lucy, and I'm looking forward to spending some more amazing times with them now they're finally married. Congratulations, Auntie Lucy. Now you're a Hucklesby, there's no getting away from me. Love you both so much. And that's from Ella. Give us a little wave, Ella. And then Tessa wanted to say the following. Auntie Lucy and Uncle Dougie, thank you for inviting me to be your littlest bridesmaid. I've loved today so far, having my hair done and dressing up in such a beautiful dress. I think Auntie Lucy looks so pretty and Uncle Dougie looks all right too. I'm really happy they finally got married, just like my sister said, we've been nagging them for ages. I like spending time with them both. Uncle Dougie always makes me laugh by being silly, like the time he had too many glasses of wine and fell off his chair. Oh, crumbs, I think you said. It's been a brilliant weekend so far, and even worth a 6-hour journey to get here. Thank you so much. I love you both lots. And that's Tessa. So this is the last little bit. I can't take credit for it. It's a poem that I found, but I really do think it sums up such a lovely day. So here goes. Yeah. Today is a day you'll always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You started today as two people in love, and you'll end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, they'll always be outweighed by pleasure. You've heard many words of advice in the past, where the secrets of marriage have been spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bond of true love lies unbroken. So live happy together as lovers and friends. God, don't do an Uncle Dougie fall, do. Come on.
Come on.
It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there together with love in your eyes from the moment you whispered, I do. All of your hopes and your dreams become real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow will bring the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join me. Massive toast. I'm a Pompey girl, and Pompey we say up yours, but I'm going to go with cheers to the bride and groom. Little treasure.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay.